Welcome back to the fast-speaking, regurgitative, Shakespearean-esque word choiciest podcast, the Cult of WTF podcast, episode 15. The story evolves so quick that even I can't keep up with it. It's unplanned, no safety nets, borderline incomprehensible. It's me. November 6, 8:59 p.m. Are you looking for forward-thinking ways to quickly prove your fealty and fast-forward your bonus points into rare ranks? Are you tired of the dull hum of electric automobiles that seem to be poor imitations of Hot Wheels TM slot cars? Are you wondering if this third question will be relevant in context with the preceding questions, or whether the first two questions were related at all? The answer to all of these questions and sub-questions is an emphatic yes. My ego, id, and superego, personally, are exhausted of the sad vibrato of souped-up four-wheeled scootermobiles carrying climate believers to and fro like churlish gloaters. Tesla may have been the greatest ditch digger of his generation, but the musky odor and tainted charge of combustionless baloney muffles his sterling career and oxidates my steely regard for his shoveling skills. As for the first question, there are no easy shortcuts beyond the one-time truck boost. Quit looking for a get bonus quick scheme. It's pathetic. November 6, 9:27 p.m. Greetings, my goblins. That just doesn't have the right ring to it. I'm not forced to deeply digress into a completely unrelated topic, but I will. Originally, this was going to be a guide for bonus points, but I've decided to convert all bonus points into experience points because of this distressing event. I'm also taking this moment to rework reward structures and reset all bonus points to 0. Let us work from scratch to gain our level ups within the church and not be hoisted by the petards of past success. That's what we all get for me using a synonym search. Someone had to be punished. Onward and inwards to the digression about this harrowing experience. I will reject further use of any mechanical aids. Such folly is akin to the drug-addled future homelessness of the destitute and showerless writer. Such impatience to find one's own words is only matched by the dehydrated toothlessness of the lithium-inundated maggentrums of zero regard for the yellow marinade of oral inability. Robotic algorithms and rote listings can't match my prosaically defined heights. That creativity is bounded to lose versus a star talent that tackles these synaptic associative searches and proudly displays the results without worry for grammar or spelling, hereby combined into Grelmere and shortened to merely G. G is the superset S of all things written and contains no smallish amount of subsets, because a skilled G user can describe any possible universal instantiation, UI, and anything indescribable by default does not exist and is not worth mentioning because an indescribable instantiation of an object is at the very least describable by its indescription. I'm sure we can all see what naturally follows from this argumentation without further explanation. November 7, 6:36 p.m. I want to state for the record that I had every intention of becoming a 5013C from the beginning. It was destiny. Think of all the good we do as an organization. Just yesterday, Delilah taught the local children of the parish how to concoct unnatural gases from simple household items and ways to utilize those gases that would make a DEA agent blush. Meanwhile, Derek spent an entire afternoon watching telecommunication educational audio-visual recordings about a charismatic president who was shot by a moon sniper using a high-intensity mode-switching moon laser. My superego has issues with this certain fact by way of doubting that critical first step. It's much simpler to believe AV recording devices are not subject to humidity and dry heat and that shadows are cast perpendicular to light sources. Suck on that, busters. Simply put, without Devon's local racism, many of us IC members would not be graced daily by imaginative uses of depreciated pre-Civil War terminology. Your unabashed nature is charming and completely tolerated for unspecified reasons. And let's not forget Daniel's complete and utter addiction to enormously hard-to-chew frozen hydrogenous oxygen equestrian delight. His widened ocular orbs see much, and his ability to believe whatever he wants rivals the baby holsters of wealthy-esque middle-class neighborhoods. There are many more members doing great works for themselves and others, and I'll mention them and their fantastic contributions to the society we live in as soon as I can think of a double-letter construction anonymizer. Comment 1. Even Dobb did great things for the church's local presence. Taking time one afternoon from his extremely relaxed schedule, he reupholstered a flea-ridden, bedbug catastrophe cushioned seating construction purveyed by a local incompetently run store of fair bargains. It was metamorphosed from a multicolored computer scientist scarer into a lovingly graceful butt holster that would shortly become the staple that many stomachs were missing. Just kidding. Dobb didn't do jack shit, and that's why he's unmentionable. Technically.
Comment 2.
Let's not forget Dai Katana Crown, whose massively powerful skills at colorful vapor particles, huffing or artistry, either way truly Picasso level, paired with obfuscated Devon agenda and intrinsic ability at underestimating thicknesses and wielding of the namesake who carved his way into our hearts and is the true construction of our cerebral hive mind. From the journal of a godly cult master to a simple mindless heathen, I bid you adieu. Good evening.